so nice to be here, and it's nice to be with you and to talk about the work we do at SeriousFun. I think many of our pathways began at camp. So I was not a full summer camper, but I attended lots of camps as a child. And then I married into a third generation camp family, and we became involved in going to camp and working behind the scenes at camp for a summer camp. And when I was choosing my area of medicine, I chose pediatrics, which was a nice fit. And I was offered the job as the camp medical director very shortly after declaring pediatrics. And so I've been doing that for 20 plus years. But it was the pandemic that really brought me into opportunities to work with SeriousFun. As you remember, the pandemic, many camps closed. We're not able to open. And I really worked to try to find solutions for how to open. So not the solution being stay closed, but how do we gather safely? And that's what brought me into the SeriousFun family as I started working with SeriousFun in helping SeriousFun camps meet those challenges of opening during the pandemic as well. Well, as a pediatrician, I work with many families and children who have serious, their children who have serious illnesses. And, their lives are defined by their illness and the prevention of illness. And that's true in so many aspects of their lives, whether it be school or events that they can participate in. And what is so unique about the SeriousFun experience for these kids is that the medical takes a back seat, and puts the camper in the experiential learner position. Yeah, I, like you, have been asked that question, and I say, imagine a kid who's trach dependent on a zip line. Like, wow, right? How do you provide that spectacular camp experience that every kid deserves, and also to have that high quality medical care and safety? SeriousFun camps are so intentionally and deliberately and individually constructed. The family and the medical teams work so closely together to ensure that we understand the needs, the concerns, the guardrails of that child's medical experience, so that we can plan that and bake it into the camp experience, but behind the scenes. Our teams, our staff, and our medical professionals come from such a wide variety of experience and professional expertise that it allows us to provide those sorts of incredible experiences for kids while meeting those very important safety standards and medical standards that those kids need for them to feel comfortable and for their families to feel comfortable, for them to get on that zip line or that horse or go down those slopes. I think it's really important for people to understand that camp the camp experience has the potential to change lives, right? Whether or not it's the resiliency that a kid gets on the ropes course that they'll use later in their life when they fail, whether it's the empathy in the art room that they'll gather, and so that when later in their life they'll use that empathy in their professional career, or whether it is confidence, just simple confidence to try something that's new or makes them uncomfortable. Kids with serious medical illness, like all kids in our world, are going to be our future leaders. They're going to be our scientists, they're going to be our environmentalists, they're going to be our writers. And kids with SeriousFun have unique requirements when they do have their camp experience, and they need a prepared medical team so that they can also have that experience at camp. And SeriousFun creates that equity across all children to give them this important life-changing experience.